Okay, so I'm training the VA and I just went through this. So I want to help you write better articles. As soon as I can figure out what's going on here, let's get that one up. And oh, there we go. Okay, so can I get this bigger? Oh, no, I can't zoom in with that. I know. Yeah. All right, you guys. So I want to help you write better articles. Training the VA right now. These are just things that we're coming across in real time. So I just got through talking to her about this, and so I'm trying to hurry up and make a video about it and do about it before she asks me a question about something. All right. So this is in Facebook, right? I want you to pay attention to the posts that you make. The posts that you make in Facebook. You're looking for the ones that stand out. What is it different about the ones that stands out so that you can do more of that, less of the others? I mean, obviously, that's a big difference, even in the interaction. And we'll get to that in a second. Like, something needs to change with this lack of interaction. The articles are getting out a little bit, but people are not responding the way I would like. Now, as far as when you look at the articles that work, those are videos. And those videos are actual footage. This is a video and this is a video, but it's a still image in the video with AI voice in the background. It's AI voice in the background of these, but it's still actual footage. These are images. Now, and these are also shared posts. So pretty much all of the platforms are going to favor native posts over shared posts because they don't want you clicking up out the platform. They want you to stay there. So, you always want to have a mixture. And one might argue that not only to increase more of these that gets response and more visibility, but decrease these because if you're putting those out there and they're getting no interaction, then the ratio is going to be higher for the ones with no interaction versus the ones with interaction. So lowering it might actually make you look better to the platform than continuing on as usual. Or you need to figure out how to make the articles better to the degree that people will like them and share them. And that brings us to this point. So while working on the next article, I said kill one of those ideas and create an article that addresses this. Okay, so here the article is already about top paying trucking jobs. And then it says these are jobs to stay away from, boy. And well, jobs, but it says cheap load boys. And of course it says why and everything, but then it says an alternative, which is fine. I loved it. This is how I, by the way, all of these articles are designed. She don't have to write these articles from scratch. I have given her a custom GPT that will generate these articles and make sure that they are organic. And then, there's certain things that I said to give it a twist so that it matches nothing that exists. That's why I was telling you before that the way you differentiate everybody, a lot of people are using AI. Everybody will be using it eventually as soon as they figure it out. But a lot of people just use it in a simple way. So you got to figure out how to use it differently. So the way that I did the GPT, the instructions I gave it, makes it go through certain iterations and apply certain twists to the article to make it unique. Something out of my head that even if somebody else came up with the exact same thing, it's not going to be the exact same wording. I know ain't nobody really going to come up with the exact same thing anyway, the combination of things that I told you. But anyway, One of the things, which is on a simple end, many people probably come up with this strategy. Don't just talk about the problems and the issues and challenges and everything. Whenever you write an article like that, then provide a solution based aspect to that article. And that's why it says, what's an alternative? An alternative is to find direct freight contracts and niche freight as opposed to dealing with the low boards, the cheap freight on low boards. And so obviously the next logical answer when someone reads this, all right, cool. If I could do that, I would be doing that. So they want to know why. I mean, how? How would I find direct contracts and niche freights? Thanks for telling me. How do I find it? Okay, so this should be the next article. Does that make sense? So I told her anytime that we do a story or article and there is something in that article that is mentioned that a person would want to get more information about, if it's of value to more than just one person, obviously, you can see that there would be many people who would want to know how to pursue that information. Then that's the article. We don't have to look for another article. That is the article. Does that make sense? So the next article would be how to find direct freight contracts and niche freight. That's the next article. So there you go. You're welcome. Oh, wait. Now, obviously, there's levels to this. And this is one of the reasons why this is so good, because that also means that you can link these articles together. Now, this article can link to the next one right here. And when you're talking about SEO, this is an internal link to relevant contact. It goes more in depth from this article. That's what Google likes to see. That lets them know that it's not just surface information that's unrelated, a bunch of unrelated information that's on a website designed only to get people there for one reason or another. It's actually there to deliver valuable information. And so that's going to make it rank higher. That's going to give it a higher standing. Not only that, but that's going to make the person who reads the article feel more complete and more likely to share the article, like the article, on the website. If that makes sense. All right. If that helped you out, gave you any insight, gave you any ideas, because what you're talking about is now just try to make the articles related, which is very easy to do with ChatGPT. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.